There is a sense of fear when it comes to reporting about climate change. Why? Because the idea of climate change is so huge that the media at times finds it hard to break it down. Like, where do we start? And there is no proper guidance or awareness on how this can be reported. Of course, there are some outfits outside who are doing investigative journalism, but very, very small compared to the number of media houses we have here, which means we have an opportunity to increase awareness by way of reporting about the actual issues. But when it's so huge, you don't know where to start. It becomes very complicated. So what is the best way? It's to deny, and it comes at a cost. So sometimes you get articles or stories which are contextualized in a way where it is seen as a denial, which is cheaper, easier. Denying is easy to understand.
I wanted to put this photo. These are some of the research that we've done. Right. So we wanted to come forward and then like gaps that we aren't alright.
The feeling is that funders are increasingly not looking at migration, especially the tougher aspects of migration, like a system like immigration detention. So in that sense, when that's not being explored, then that intersection is also not being explored. There is no interest to explore it, which is difficult because lots of the work on migration or on any of these topics needs to be systemic, it needs to be long-term. I think lots of the resources, lots of the funding is coming from white people, to speak plainly. And there's like, I mean, there's like racism all across the migration, like all the discourse around migration is like so entrenched with racism, and I think people don't want to fund them.
The funds are really limited, and there are a lot of issues that needs to be championed. So that's why that it's very hard to get the funding we want to do the work that we want. We need a bottoms-up approach in accessing the fundings, so that the funders, the donors, they know what's happening on the ground and then what people need, what people actually need, as opposed to what they think the people on the ground need.